Hello everyone, and welcome. Are you having trouble with your Humax FVP box? You've got a perfect picture, but there's absolutely no sound coming out. It's a really frustrating problem, but don't worry. In this video, we are going to walk through the most common reasons why this happens and go through a series of simple steps to get your audio back. Let's get started. First, let's check the most basic things that are easy to miss. Grab your Humax remote and look for the mute button. Press it a few times just to be sure the box isn't accidentally muted. Now, do the exact same thing with your main TV remote. Sometimes the TV itself is muted, not the Humax box. While you have the remotes, check the volume levels. Your Humax FVP has its own separate volume control, so press the volume up button on the Humax remote to make sure it's not at 0. Then, use your TV remote to turn its volume up as well. If that doesn't work, our next step is to check the cables. The most common cable is the HDMI cable, which is responsible for carrying both your picture and your sound. Check that the HDMI cable is plugged in firmly at both ends, one into your Humax box and the other into your TV. A loose connection can easily cause the audio to drop out. Try unplugging it completely from both devices and then plugging it back in securely. It's also a good idea to try a different HDMI port on your TV, as a port can sometimes fail. If you have a spare HDMI cable that you know works, try swapping it out entirely because cables can go bad over time. Still no sound? Okay, let's dive into the settings on the Humax box itself. Use your remote to go into the main menu, then look for an option called Settings or System. Inside that menu, you need to find Audio Settings or Sound. There will be an option called Digital Audio Output or something similar. This is a very common source of the problem. You might see it set to Surround or Dolby Digital. Many TVs, especially older ones, or even some soundbars, cannot process this surround sound signal. They need a simpler one. Change this setting to Stereo or PCM, which sends a standard audio signal that almost every TV can understand. Save the settings and check if your sound has returned. If you're still facing silence, let's try a full reboot. Go to the wall socket and unplug the power cord for your Humax FVP box and also for your television. Leave them both unplugged for at least a full minute to clear out any temporary software glitches. After waiting, plug your TV back in first, then plug your Humax box back in and let it fully boot up. This process, a power cycle, can solve a surprising number of issues. As a final, last resort option, you could consider a factory reset. Be very careful with this, as a factory reset will erase all your personal settings, scheduled recordings, and everything saved on the hard drive. It should only be done when you have tried everything else. Hopefully, one of those steps brought your sound back to life. Thank you so much for watching. If this guide helped you solve your audio problem, we would be incredibly grateful if you could take a moment to support the channel. Please consider leaving a like on the video, dropping a comment to let us know which step worked for you, or subscribing for more helpful guides. Your support really helps us create more content like this.